Hey everyone, so this is going to be my first video in my spring looks collection, and in this video we're going to focus on doing a bright lip, so the eyes are going to be mostly neutral and very toned down, as you can see, nothing too vibrant, because since the lips are going to be so bright, you want to keep the eyes toned down so you don't end up looking like a clown. Hope you enjoy! So I've already applied a champagne colored base. The one I used looked like this. And this one also has a lot of shimmer, which is going to be nice for spring. So the first eyeshadow that I'm going to take is going to be my crease color. And I'm using just a warm brown. This is by Lorac. And I'm going to use a blending brush and just place this in 2/3 of my crease. Really darkening out that crease. Next I'm going to take a slightly lighter bronze color, and I'm using this one on the end, and this is from Stila's Eyeshadow Trio in Bronze Glow, and I'm still taking the same blending brush, and I'm just going to place this on the 2/3 of my eye, blending it in with the crease color. To even further lighten up the eyelid color, I'm going to take a nice shimmering cream and a clean blending brush, and I'm going to place this on the inner third of my eye, blending it gently with the other color. I'm also going to take a little bit of this and put it right in the corner of my eye by my tear duct, just to lighten up the eye a little bit more. Next I'm going to take a blending brush, a larger blending brush, and I'm just going to use this to blend out the crease color using small strokes, just so that the line doesn't look as harsh. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to apply my gel liner, and I'm using a small liner brush, and I'm using a black gel liner, and we're going to try to put this as thin as possible because you don't want this look to look too heavy, so keeping the line as close to the lash line and as thin as possible. To continue lightening up this look, I'm going to put the same warm brown that I used before over the gel liner to lighten up the color so the line isn't as harsh. And I'm just using an angled brush and just patting this color on gently so that the liner doesn't flake. Just so that we're not using any harsh colors. Next I'm going to go apply my mascara and curl my lashes, and I'm using Covergirl's Lashblast Volume. I'm also going to apply a black liner using a light line to my waterline, and I'm using a MAC PowerPoint eye pencil. I'm just going to gently pull down and then place a very light line of this into my waterline. Now, as usual, I'm going to fill in my eyebrows using an eyeshadow that's 2 shades lighter than my actual hair color. And I'm just using a small, slightly angled brush. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows. The eyeshadow will make them look much more natural than filling them in with a pencil. So if you want more defined eyebrows, you can use a pencil, but if you want more natural looking and you just need to kind of fill out your eyebrows, then you can use eyeshadow. So now it's time to move on to the lips. So first for the lips, I'm going to apply a lip balm. And that will act as a base for the lipstick, so the lipstick isn't too dry when you first apply it. And I'm going to apply a base color, which looks like this. And this is NYX lipstick in Spellbound. Now if the color is too much for you, you can always just take a piece of tissue and blot slightly and then rub it around some more. Next we're going to take a more orangey lip gloss to apply over the top, and this is by Revlon in the shade Papaya. And here's the finished look. Hope you enjoyed watching this, and don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks!